Alright guys, welcome back to Budget Card Breaks, and I kind of wanted to go over the strategy I was talking about the other day, how I'm going to collect in the future. So I picked up this Kyle Kuzma 9.5 Prism Silver, and I believe that if you're going to collect a player, um, I mean, sure, if the Prism's too expensive for some players, maybe you get the Optic Silver, but this is the card you should be getting for modern rookies, ultra modern rookies, the Prism Silver. Um, Forget about all that parallel bullshit, dude. It's just too much money. There's too many of them. Sure, if there's a good color match, if there's a good purple color match for a good price, definitely go for it. Those are easy to sell. But the plain Jane silvers, they're easy to move, and if you get them at the right price, guys, and that's why I wanted to go over with. I got this for $35. That's pretty much how much it costs to grade a BGS card. So, and like it has a 10 surface 9595 and the corners are a 9. So I mean, if I really wanted to crack it, it'd probably have a good chance at a 10, to be honest. But I'm fine with it being a BGS because you guys know I like BGS personally. I would rather have it in a BGS. I know a lot of people would disagree with that, but basically what I'm saying is right now, while the prices are going down, try to keep your eye on silver prisms from some of the most iconic years. I feel like 2017 was a really good year. Just the style of it. Tatum's in that year. Donovan Mitchell's in that year. Some good rookies there. 2018 also had a beautiful design. 2016 was kind of a shitty look, to be honest. But some of those earlier year prisms, I would go for their silvers. Maybe not the newest ones, because they're making them more and more common. And the printing's getting higher and higher. But back a few years ago, the prisms were a lot more rare, the silver ones. And even they do give three out in a $1,000 box, but that's still decently rare when you think about it, because you're getting three random ones. I mean, they may not be the rookie you want or the guy you want, and whatever. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really buy boxes and do all that bullshit, anyways. Basically, what I'm talking about is just keep your eye on for Prism Silvers of guys that are putting up like 16 points or more a game. Hell, like 14 points or more a game. Doing something decent, like maybe they're a defensive specialist, or they do something well at the game. If it's not on the offensive side, the defensive side, they're known for something. They're talked about in the news. They're talked about in their team, and they mean something. Kyle Kuzma, like I said, is not a superstar, but he means something to a team. He's a great role player. Just go look at his stats if you don't believe me. So, um, I would love a Donovan Mitchell prism right now, but that's an example of a player that you should not get right now because he is super hot. Everyone's talking about him, and his prism silver right now in this condition is going for about 220. That is not what you guys want to be paying for this kind of card. You guys do want to be kind of collecting this card, but I personally would not pay. I would be looking for cards under $100 that are already graded. Try to pick up the steals. If you want more expensive guys, yes, I mean some prices are warranted. I already kind of went over the Luka Doncic, players like that. But I mean, even if you get a Luka Doncic silver for like 600, I think that's actually a pretty good price from where it's been. I'd probably have to be at like 500 for me, just because that's a little out of my price range. But if you have the money for it, I don't think 600 is the worst. But so let's go on to the next card. I spent a lot of time on that card just because that was my first ever. Believe it or not, I have a crap ton of cards, guys, and this is the first ever Prism Silver that I really like invested in. So, and I got a great price on that. I couldn't believe it sold for that. So, and then I got this. This is strictly a fan card, and this is my first flawless card ever because I would never be able to. First off, I would never buy a flawless box. I'm not a degenerate gambler. Two, players that today's players are players that are worth a lot of valuable players people collect. It's just way too expensive with flawless. You're looking in the thousands. I picked this card up for $90, It's out of 15. It was printed in 2020, and it's Dante Culpepper. I told you guys I grew up a Vikings fan. I was born in '93, so do the math. I mean, this guy was quarterbacking in like the early 2000s. It doesn't really say, but I just remember when I was a kid every Sunday watching the Vikings play and watching Dante Culpepper and Randy Moss, and I thought Dante Culpepper was so good. I bet his reputation wasn't that great, obviously. I mean, I think he made a couple like backup quarterback MVP game or All Star games. He was like the backup or something, but um, and he never won any like big playoff games or anything. But I just thought he was a good player, man. He had the biggest arm on him. He could throw the ball so far down the field. He had legs on him, even though he was a big dude, big boy. He was like 6'5", like my height, but like big. But they don't really make quarterbacks like that anymore. But a big Dante Culpepper fan. I actually have another Dante Culpepper card coming. I kind of went a little crazy with him, but it was so cheap. It was $30 graded rookie autograph of him. That was kind of like a really old. It was like a 1999, really cool looking card. So that's coming in the mail, but that was just kind of like a fun pickup, not really investment. Like this card, honestly, in the future, probably will go nowhere, but either stay around where I bought it or go down. I don't really ever see. But at the same time, I don't really want to sell this card. Why would I buy? That's kind of why I bought it, because I love it. It's not all the cards that I buy are like I'm huge fans of. Like for instance, like Kyrie Irving. Like for me, this is like an investment card. I'm not like, oh, Kyrie Irving, the world's flat. Like you're so smart, dude. Like no, it's I just know he's a great basketball player, and people are going to want to pay a lot for his autograph in 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's plenty of people I do collect that I do love. It's just a mixture of the two. If I did just one, then I would just be throwing all my money down the toilet, right? You got to get some cards that are easy liquidable and easy you can sell, and that helps you kind of fund your hobby and everything. But so those are only two cards I got today. I'll probably have cards coming most this week, and it'll be really a surprise what I got coming. I kind of forgot everything I got coming, but I'll check back in with you guys. Really happy about that Prism Silver, man. $35 for that. But that's direct advice from me to you. I'm confident on that. Keep your guys' eyes open for Prism basketball and football, but I just like the basketball. Basketball silvers of particular years that you're personally fans of. I guess for me, 2018, 2017, 2012, 2013, 2014, those are all good years. For some reason, I don't like the 15, 16 design. I think it looks stupid. The newest design this year's, I think, looks stupid with like the X. The 2020 and the 2019 design I actually also enjoy. It's just really this newest design I don't like very much, but we'll see what they do with the next design on this upcoming year, which I'm really excited. Keegan Murray's going to be in that. And Keegan Murray, news for this, he has a Kaboom card with his Iowa Hawkeye jerseys. He's wearing his Hawkeye jersey on it, and that's like ultimate fanboy for me. Like I am buying that card. I don't care how fucking much it cost. Like Keegan Murray went to my high school. He's a lot younger than me, so obviously I didn't go to school with him. But it's just so cool. He's from Cedar Rapids, the same town as me. He went to the same high school, probably the same damn middle school. I don't know, but and he was not recruited at all. So he went to like some Florida camp, got recruited. So went to Iowa. I mean, not a lot of guys go pro from Iowa. So against all odds, he's made it to the league, and he's already got a Kaboom card with his Hawkeye jersey. And I know in the long term that's not going to sell for a lot because he's in his Hawkeye jersey, and everyone's going to want when he's in his Sacramento Kings jersey, his real rookie card. But I could care less, just the fact that they're making a Kaboom card with a Hawkeye jersey on it. Unless you're from Iowa, you don't really understand how much the Iowa Hawkeyes mean to Iowa people. We don't have pro teams, so I mean, if you go to card shows, you see so much Hawkeye and Iowa State stuff. It's just ridiculous. But anyways, I'll leave off with that. See you guys later.